kids, and welcome to Raising Up Champions. My name is Shamma, and I hope you kids are ready to get into the Word of God today and sing some songs of praise to Jesus. That's what we do on this channel. So if you're new here, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so that we can have more videos coming out that you can enjoy. Alright? Now first, we are going to start by singing a song of praise, and this song is called Healed by the Stripes of Jesus. And it's a really easy song. I'm sure you can catch it along. So here it goes. Here we go. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. It's really easy. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. We're gonna sing it one more time. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. Jesus' blood has set me free. Jesus' blood has set me free. Yes, that's right. Jesus' blood sets us free. Can you do free, kids? Free. Good job. Now, kids, do you know what the opposite of free is? Well, the opposite of free is to be bound. Can you say bound? Bound. What does it mean to be bound? Well, to be bound is to be all tied up, like with ropes or chains or something like that. Let me show you an example. But first, I got to see if he's going to come out. Prayer Bear, are you willing to come out? Kids, Prayer Bear's hiding because he doesn't like the way he looks. But he's got an example to show us. Would you come out now, Prayer Bear? Oh, well, you gotta come out. Oh, dear. Kids, look at Prayer Bear. This is what it means to be bound. Right? Like I was telling you, to be tied up with chains, and Prayer Bear's tied up here with ropes. That's what it means to be bound. And these ropes remind me of something that makes people bound. You know what it is? It's called sickness. Yuck! And when sickness tries to come on us, it makes us feel very painful and we can't do much. Huh, kids? Can you play around when you feel sick? No, it's really terrible. You can't do a lot. And that's what sickness is. It makes people bound and not free. And 𝗓𝗡 is not free. He can't move even with these ropes, right? But you see, kids, sickness is an enemy. And do you know where it comes from? Did you say the devil? Yes, the devil, he is an enemy. What's an enemy? Well, an enemy is someone who tries to do bad things to other people and hates them and doesn't like them. That's what the devil does when he tries to bring sickness and disease, okay? And sickness is very painful and it hurts. That's why people take medicine to get rid of the pain and to help them feel better. But do you know what, kids? I got some good news. There is a medicine that can heal any sickness and disease. What is it? 𝗓𝗡, do you know what it is? What this medicine is? Do you need a bottle to take it or something? No, kids. It's very easy to take and it's right here. The Bible? Is that medicine? Well, God's word has a lot of promises that is healing medicine that we can take. And kids, the best doctor in the world, do you know what his name is? Can you guess? Did you say Jesus? Very good. Jesus is the best doctor and he can heal any sickness and disease, right? So now say it with me, kids. Jesus is my healer. Let's say it again. Jesus is my healer. And when Jesus heals us, he sets us free from all the sickness. Yay, 𝗓𝗡, you're going to get set free. This is what Jesus does. He takes away all our sickness and disease. Now we're not bound anymore by the devil. We are free. Can you do free, 𝗓𝗡? Free. Yay! 𝗓𝗡 is free. Kids, that's what we're going to learn about today. All about Jesus, our healer. And Jesus has given us his healing medicine right here in the Word of God. All right. Now first, now that you're free, 𝗓𝗡, right, you can move your hands. And that reminds me of a story in the Bible about a lady who was bound, just like we saw 𝗓𝗡 was bound. Yes, she was bound with sickness. And it's right here in the Bible, in the book of Luke chapter 8, verse 43 through 48. You ready to hear the story about this lady who got free? Okay, here it goes. Once there was a lady. She had a sickness where she had been bleeding for 12 years. 12 years? That's a long time. She couldn't stop the bleeding no matter how many doctors she went to. She had spent all the money she had, but didn't get any better. In fact, she got worse. Oh, she thought, oh, what am I going to do? I'm sick and I've spent all my money, and how am I going to get healed? I just don't know how. Oh no, kids, what is this lady going to do? She's been sick for a very long time. But hey, I got some good news. She heard that there was somebody who was healing people from all kinds of sickness and disease. And you know who she heard about? Jesus! Jesus the healer. And so she thought, oh, if he's healing people, I'm sure he can heal me. And so she started saying, if I can just touch his clothes, I will be whole. She kept saying those words. If I can just touch his clothes, I will be whole. And she believed it and she started saying it over and over again. Let's see what happened to her. Now, she had to find a way to get to Jesus, but it was so crowded. There were so many people following Jesus. But she said, "No, I got to go and I'm going to get healed if I just touch his clothes." She said it over and over again. And she went through the crowd. Excuse me, I got to get to Jesus. If I can just touch his clothes, I will be whole. Excuse me, I'm getting closer and closer and closer she got. And she touched Jesus' clothes. And all of a sudden, the blood in her body dried up, and she could feel that she was healed of that sickness. Praise the Lord! Now, Jesus, he felt some miracle power had gone out of his body. And so while he was moving in the crowd, he stopped and he said, "Who touched my clothes?" And the disciples and Peter, they said, "Jesus, Master, there are so many people following and crowding you, and you're asking who touched my clothes?" And Jesus said, No, somebody touched my clothes, and I felt healing power leave my body. And who is it? Now, kids, the lady knew that she had done it, and she knew what had happened. So she felt a little scared, but she went to Jesus somehow, and she fell on the ground and she said, "Oh, it was me, Master. I had a problem in my body for 12 years. But I heard about you, and I came and I believed and I touched your clothes, and now I have no more sickness in my body." And Jesus was so happy, he was smiling, and he said, "Oh, daughter, your faith has made you whole. Be healed from every sickness." And the lady was completely healed. Praise God, kids. Can we say that together again? Jesus is my healer. Let's say that again. Jesus is my healer. Isn't that wonderful to be healed from sickness? Now she can go wherever she wants, and she doesn't have to waste her money anymore because she's completely healed from the sickness. You see, kids, that's what we're talking about today. All about Jesus, our healer, and God's healing medicine. You see, Jesus' body is full of healing power. Anybody who came to Jesus and they believed, they got healed from any kind of sickness and disease. And you remember that song we were singing just earlier in the beginning? I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Kids, do you know what that means? The stripes of Jesus? Well, you see, there were mean people who didn't like Jesus. And they took him, they tied him up like this, they bound him, and they beat him with a whip. Ouch! That pained Jesus' back so much. And all these stripes came on his body as the blood poured out. That really hurt, didn't it? Now, kids, let me ask you a question. What is in your body? Right? You're full of something very important. It's a liquid. What is it? It's called blood. Yes. Like when you, for example, when you, by mistake, maybe when you went and cut your finger or something, what is that red stuff that comes out? That's blood. Yes. And you see, blood is important because it keeps you alive. And it has oxygen, takes it around your body. Blood is important. But you see, kids, Jesus' blood, it's different because his blood is very pure and precious and there is no sin. And also Jesus' blood heals us from every sickness and disease. That's why he took those stripes on his back. Yeah, I know those soldiers were very mean to him when they beat him. But Jesus carried all of our sickness on his back so that we can be healed from any kind of sickness and disease, right? That's why we can say that Bible promise, by Jesus' stripes I am healed. Shall we say it together, kids? Now that's what we're doing. We're taking God's healing medicine when we say it. So say it with me. By Jesus' stripes, I am healed. Very good. Now let's say it like this. Jesus' blood. Now let's get our hands like this, okay? Jesus' blood sets me free. Good job. We don't have to be bound by the devil. Remember, like 𝗪𝗡𝗥𝗦𝗘, he was all bound up. We don't have to be tied up with sickness. When we know that Jesus heals us, he sets us free by his blood. Okay, kids, let's learn this Bible promise that we were saying. It's right here in the book of Isaiah chapter 53, verse 5. Let's read it together. Jesus was wounded for my sins. Jesus was punished to give me peace. By his stripes, I am healed. Yes, very good, kids. So remember, we can be healed from any sickness because Jesus, he took all our sickness on his body so that we can be healed and we can also be free. Very good. Are you ready to sing that song again? I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Let's sing it again. And we are going to take some more of God's healing medicine. All right, kids? Are you ready, 𝗪𝗡𝗥𝗦𝗛? You're not bound anymore. You are free because of Jesus. Right? Here we go, kids. I'm healed by the stripes. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. I'm healed. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm healed by the stripes of Jesus. Healed by the stripes of Jesus. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. I'm free. I'm free. Praise God. I'm free by the blood. I'm free. Praise God. Jesus' blood has set me free. Jesus' blood has set me free. Jesus' blood has set me free. Now kids, if you got somewhere in your body that's paining, I want you to take your hands and put it where it hurts, and we are going to pray and we are going to believe that the best doctor, whose name is Jesus, that he is going to heal you from any sickness Are you ready to pray? Let's pray. Say it after me. Lord Jesus, I believe that you died on the cross for my sins. Jesus, I believe that you carried all my sickness and disease. I believe by your stripes I am healed. Devil, get out. In Jesus' name, I am free by the blood of Jesus. I am healed. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, kids. That means I agree. And now let's believe that all that sickness and that pain has to go away because Jesus' blood has set you free. Remember? And the Bible promise we learned? I am healed by the stripes of Jesus. Amen. All right, kids. I'll see you next time and believe that Jesus is your healer. See you next time.